What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiara, and I am back with another video. And as you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a story time. And I might want to say a horror story because you know how, like, when you a kid, most of the time you don't really remember stuff that happened as a kid because you was a kid. But the stuff that you do remember will last you through the rest of your life. And this particular time in my life was when I had to be taught by, I may say, the most evil teacher I ever had in my life. From grade pre-K all the way up to my last year in college. This woman was the evilest teacher I ever did have. But before we get into this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, because I know y'all want to support your girl. And without further ado, let's get into this story time. So, I was in elementary. I'm not going to say the exact grade because people who know me will know exactly who I'm talking about. But at the same time, I don't care. Let's just say elementary. Elementary, that's from pre-K all the way up to 5th grade. So, we're going to say elementary. And if you know, shut up and don't say nothing. You shut up and just enjoy this video. So it was in elementary, and in elementary you have one teacher for the full year. And this particular year we were little, we had just learned our A's and B's. We just knew how to, our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. We just realized how to write for real. So that's kind of telling you around what time this was. So we had a teacher. Oh, and I did not tell y'all, the elementary school that I went to was very close knit. Like, everybody knew everybody. Basically, all the teachers grew up together as children. They all went to this school, graduated from this school, and then came back to teach at this school. So that's probably anyway. So it was this one grade, and I hated this woman. I know hate is just a strong word, but I hated this woman, and I'm finna tell you why. So this woman should not have chose this grade to teach, because why are you around kids with your attitude like this? Like, ma'am, at the little age I was back then, I knew this woman should not be around kids, period. Like, this woman should not be around children. So for the sake of this story, we're going to name her Miss War. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Her name is Miss War. So Miss War, she was a very evil woman. She is, oh my God. So she was so mean and so scary to the point where I never wanted to ask any questions, no matter how confused I was. I would never want to ask questions because I didn't want to get my ass handed to me on a silver platter. For us to be in elementary school, that's the perfect time to ask all the questions, silly or not. But it was just the fact that she made you feel like you should be in a remedial class because you asked this question. And another thing was that as children of elementary school age, you have certain tendencies that you do. Like, let's say you suck your thumb still, or let's say you still grind your teeth, or whatever the case. Things that you did as toddlers that you haven't yet fully grown out of, she would like basically threaten you to stop doing that. So I had this thing where when I was hungry, I would do this thing with my mouth. I can't really show you because y'all probably seen the stuff in my before videos that I have not grown out of 10-15 years later. So I had this thing that I would do when I was hungry, and she used to tell me, Kiara, stop that. And I would stop it, but I would unconsciously, like, I would not know I was doing it until she would get on me about it again, and I would still do it. Like, you not finna tell me what to do. Like, but she did used to scare me. She used to scare the mess out of me. And then another incident was, I remember 3 incidents in particular. That was one. The second incident was we were doing an activity where you had to put words in alphabetical order. But granted, at the time, she did not tell us that. She just dropped the papers in front of us, like she just passed them out, and then said, do y'all have any questions? Like, and so yeah, I was like, and she was like, what? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this paper. And then she stomped around. She literally stomped around to me and said, you put them in alphabetical order. Here, 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 and here. And I was like, thank you. I was so scared, but I'm like, at least I know what to do now, so I didn't make no bad grade. And tell me why 5 to 10 minutes later, in the calmest voice you could ever hear her talk, she said, Kerra, I apologize for yelling at you earlier. That was a really good question. At least she owned up to it, but it's just the fact that she was so angry. Who peed in your cereal this morning, ma'am, to where you just went off on a child for asking a question that you encouraged me to ask? That's number 2. Third thing, it had nothing to do with me, but it did happen in this class. So I sat next to this boy. He don't need a name. I sat next to him, and we sat next to each other the whole year. One day he said, Miss Ward, I gotta use the bathroom. This woman said, hold it. I don't remember if he asked again or not, but not even 10 minutes after she said, hold it, I heard dripping next to me. I heard dripping next to me. So something tell me, Kiara, look to your left. So I look to my left, and this boy has literally a puddle of pee around his chair. And Miss Ward has no words because he asked you, could he go to the bathroom? And what you say? Hold it. So, apparently an elementary age child could not hold his bladder, so he peed on himself. So what are you going to do about it? And this woman had the nerve to tell this boy. So when I tell y'all this school was very close-knit, like you could do almost anything to these children and the parents would do nothing because they would think this is okay. So Miss Ward told this boy to go outside, so we had this room faced outside, and it had like windows facing outside, of course. And she made the boy go around and stand at the window where our class is at and air dry. Let the sun dry his pants until his parents came and brought him some new underwear and pants. That's how I knew this woman did not care about us. She did not care about us. Let me tell you, did not. But yeah, that happened. And shortly after we got out of that class, she was replaced. Thank the Lord. And when I seen her out in public, she was just as sweet and just as kind as you would ever think. And I am honestly still scared of that woman to this day. Like, if I saw her walking down the street, I wouldn't know what I would do. Me as a child at that age, I was thinking, like, dude, she got a boyfriend? Like, she is too mean. She need a man. That's what I used to think in my head as a child. This woman need a man. She too mad. She too mad. She need a man. And so I don't know if she ever got her a man, but it don't matter because I ain't got to see her again. But yeah, y'all, that was a quick little story time about the worst teacher I ever had, and she was an elementary school teacher. I don't know what she's doing now. I don't care. But I know when she was my teacher, good luck, Charlie. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of my story time. I hope y'all liked it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Because I know y'all want to support your girl. And before I get out of here, comment down below what y'all want to see. Different movie, different video ideas, all that stuff. Because I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to give y'all what y'all want. But if y'all don't tell me what y'all want, I can't give it to y'all. And like I always say, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.